everyone, welcome to the BaseFit University, and today I'd like to look at daily habits that can affect your posture. So I'll be looking at carrying your bags, standing in queues, and if you have children, how are you carrying your children? Is this misaligning your posture as well? So once you're done with this university, I want you to be more aware of if any of these aspects are actually happening in your day-to-day routine, and you will be now aware of how to fix them. And this could probably help with any back or neck ache that you may be experiencing. So let's look at your bags. Okay, ladies, handbag, or if you have a laptop bag that's single strap, you're placing a lot of load on one shoulder. So the trap is going to respond and tighten and lift the shoulder up, which is pushing you out of alignment. This can also lead to some neck ache, and then what also can happen is the shoulder starts rounding forward. So now you've got one shoulder rounded forward and the other in a neutral position. What can also happen is if it's a heavy load, the shoulder will drop and then you're pushing the alignment out in the opposite direction. So I would look at lightening the load in your bag and also swapping sides. So not always favoring one side and carrying your bag on the one side. If you have a laptop bag that is two straps and it's quite heavy, the body will try center yourself and round your shoulders forward. So now you want to look at tightening up your abs so that you're taking the load off your back and pushing those shoulders back, and make sure that your head is not jutting forward. Right, so now if we all stand in a queue for a long period of time, we tend to shift our weight onto one side and we get that hip pop. So that's when we're putting a lot of load on that hip, the lower back, and that glute on that one side. And this is now, again, shifting you out of alignment and forcing certain muscles to contract and possibly later on spasm. It depends if you have any issues in those areas. So I want you to focus on, again, shoulders back, stomach tight, keep your hips aligned, feet planted nicely, and knees slightly bent as well to take that load off your back. So now if you have children, or little ones, and you're carrying them, you may favor one side. If you're right-handed, you may carry your child on your left hip, again doing that hip pop to support them. So now you're tightening up that lower back muscle. Now if you're carrying your kids for X amount of time through the days, you're going to start having issues in that lower back. You're also favoring one side, and you're going to have a stronger arm on the one side, just so that you can do your daily functions with your right hand if you're right-handed, or vice versa. So I want you again to then look at not favoring one side. You're going to carry your child on one side and then on the other side. So share out the load so that your body is not always in that shifted position and those muscles won't go into a spasm state. So I hope that was helpful. If you are still suffering from like any back or neck ache, let us know. We could perhaps source what the problem is. It may be an alignment issue or postural issue, but we're always here to help. Hope you have a wonderful day.